Okay, so I'm sorry, Gina, you missed a problem, but I'll put the answers real quick on the screen so you can pause and go back and look at it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let me swivel you around. Don't get sick. There you go. There's those. Oop, that's the wrong way. There's some more. You can pause and zoom in. There's some more. You can pause and zoom in, and that's it. We're about to do 40. But then I discovered that your light wasn't on, and so I had to come turn you on. So here we are. Welcome to class, Gina. Bam. You missed Jacob's stunning French translation.
It was not French.
Oh, okay. I was incorrect. It was definitely Russian. But I said French to see what kind of reaction I would get. It didn't really disappoint too much. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, but I did get a reaction. I was hoping for something akin to, "I'm not a French kid.
No, I really.
I'm not a warrior cat's French
French
kid." You also missed a riveting discussion on racism. Okay, so what I asked when I glanced over there and discovered there was no red light, what I asked was, our line passes through this and is perpendicular to that. What does the fact that our line is perpendicular to that line tell us about our line? The slope is the opposite reciprocal. What'd you say? Nothing? Okay. I kind of like doing the clip-on because, see, then I can be like, "What'd you say?" Can't really do that with the lapel. I have to rip my whole shirt off, and that would be not fun for anyone. Okay. So what is our slope? Positive 1/5. All true. Now what can we do? We can find B. We can even do it with the point slope method, right? Like we just kind of learned, because that's actually a little bit easier. Excuse me. So y minus 2 equals 1/5 times x minus negative 2, so plus 2, right? So to turn this into slope-intercept form, what would we do? Just do it. Yeah, we would just do it. That's right. 1/5 would get distributed, which would ultimately be times 2, right? Yeah. So y minus 2 equals 1/5 x plus 2/5. Now what would we do? I agree. Add 2. And so we end up with y equals 1/5 x plus 2 2/5. Isn't it cute? Are we supposed to graph it?
No.
No. Well, there it is.
Wait, so.
That was a noise. How do you feel about life right now? I don't know how you did that with your pencil, but it's cool.
Sounded like a sigh.
It was a sigh.
It was a violent sigh. It was like, it's like a Napoleon Dynamite sigh. That movie is silly.
You are an interesting human being.
What?
You are an interesting human being.
How does that make you feel? What other questions do we have, kids?
42D.
42D. Victor is saving his money to buy a new satellite radio for his car. He wants to save enough money for the radio and 1 year of satellite radio service. Why? I don't understand why satellite radio exists anymore. Why is that still a thing?
What's satellite radio?
Like, it's so expensive, and podcasts and Spotify exists. Why is satellite radio a thing?
What's
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. like Sirius XM.
What does it do though? Is what
It's got like lots and lots of channels, and you can get it. Like the only people that use it pretty much are like truckers, but I don't understand why any of them even use it. But you know, whatever. Anyway, continuing on. Satellite radio service because Victor wants it for some reason. Before he makes the purchase, he started saving for the radio with $50 that he got for his birthday. Since then, he has been adding $15 every week. So just because we might need it in a minute, the equation which you would write in part A would be y equals, he's doing $15 per week, right? $15 per week plus his base if he started with 50, right? There's that. We might need it, so chuck it up there. So going down to D, a satellite radio costs $129. Satellite radio service costs $18.99 per month. If Victor started saving 2 weeks ago, how much longer will it take him to save enough money?
I say that Victor's wasting.
I agree, because satellite radio doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand why it's still a business. But
So he has $30.
so let's see. It costs $129, and satellite radio service costs $18.99 per month. If you start saving, how long will it take him to save enough money? Explain. So he still wouldn't be paying. Let's see. He's trying to get. How much is he trying to do? A year's worth. Okay, so we need to figure that out first. So how do we figure out a year's worth of satellite radio? So what is $18.99 times 12? 277.88. 27.88. Okay, there we go. That's looking grand. And then we'd have to add that to the 192. Whatever it is. 29. Yeah, that's what I meant. Totally. Which gives us what?
356 with the 88.
Okay, so that's what he's saving for.
Yeah, because he's been saving for 2 weeks and he stopped at 50.
$80.
Yeah, so he started with 80, and he's going to do 15 per week now. And we want to see how long it takes him to get 356.88. So, how would we solve this equation? Subtract 80 from both sides. I agree. What's 356.88 minus 80? 276.88. And then we divide that by 15. And what do we get? 18.456. Doesn't even matter what it is because that means that our answer is 19 weeks. There you go.
What was their answer for it? One paragraph that was trying
It says 15 actually. The thing at the beginning is 15. Is what it says. 15, and then he does a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, did you just round up?
9 more than what does it say? Victor, 2 weeks ago. How much longer will it take? So you'd have to, so how much was it? It was 7 weeks before, so it would actually be 19 minus 7. So that part of the answer would be whatever, 12 more weeks would be the answer to that part. So the 9 is incorrect, but
what you said.
so is 19, right? Because as he did, because it doesn't ask for how many weeks total. It asks how much longer will it take him.
Yeah, 19 weeks, because we already removed the money he already has from him.
How much?
Cause the $80.
We took the money he has left, that he needs left, and divided that by 15. So we already removed the weeks.
Oh, yeah, so it is, looking for the total. You're right. You're right. I was reading it as how much longer than like part C, basically, is what I was reading as. Which arguably could be, either one of us could be right, because grammar, but you know. Sometimes questions are poorly written. It happens. People are humans too. Okay. Unless they're not, and they're lizard people. Oh no. Okay.
I identify as a lizard.
No.
No, you identify as a cat. Get it straight. All right. What other questions do we have, children? Nothing? Okay, we should take a quiz then.
Oh, I have a question.
20 pounds. That's how much wood a woodchuck could chuck, if he could chuck wood. True facts.
No, like a genuine question. Can we not take a quiz?
Does anybody have grid paper? Yeah, I have some.
Could we just nap for
I'm not gonna make you graph anything, so I mean you can
Thank you.
you can use grid paper if you want, but I'm not gonna make you do it.
I had a friend who used grid paper for everything, even though none of it had any.
I have had some students that do that. It's you know that's one of the things that classifies for me as something that kind of annoys me, but it helps them and it doesn't annoy me enough to like tell them no.
It's just funny because I don't know.
You know what's way better than grid paper is dot grid paper. That's like good stuff right there. What is this, quiz 3-3? I mean 2? We've had 2 quizzes already? Oh my gosh.
What do you call a 3-legged cow? Or no, a 2-legged cow, sorry.
Dinner. Less glue. That was a dumb joke, Helen.
I know. I'm so funny. All of y'all are
Looking. There you go. Mary Chrysler.